YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. I want to discuss a really hot topic outside of the housing crisis that's actually been a big deal on my page. I made two videos called Italian versus Spanish, and the comments are phenomenal. I'll leave a link below for the comments, and I'll give a little background on myself. I'm from Portugal. I'm Portuguese. I live in Canada. I live in an English colony, so obviously we speak English all the time. But I did live in Mexico for almost 2 years. I lived in the state of Guerrero in the town called... outside of Tasco, there's a town called Juliantla. I lived there for almost 2 years. And I spent quite a bit of time in Cuba, like a couple of months. I spent almost 8 months in Dominican Republic in Santo Domingo. Spent a lot of time in Miami, stuff like that. And I would go anywhere from 3 to 6 months without speaking any English. It was just nonstop Spanish. So why am I bringing this up? Why am I even talking about this? It's because I put up a video asking people questions the other day, about a year ago. Do I have to, because I get told by people that I don't speak Spanish or understand Spanish if I don't understand Italian. I don't know. See, that doesn't even make any sense to me. So I don't speak Spanish or understand Spanish because I don't understand Italian. And now, if you look at the comments that were written, they're telling me that Spanish and Italian are 90% the same. People are telling me, like they're explaining to me that if I don't understand it, that means my Spanish is useless. And I don't understand how that's even possible. So I spoke to several Spanish-speaking people that don't speak English that I know personally. I spoke to them for a while, then I stopped and asked them, how's my Spanish? They're like, oh, your Spanish is good, but you sound Mexican. I'm like, do I sound like a Canadian with an accent or Portuguese talking, No, you're talking Spanish, but you're talking like Mexican, like Northern Mexican, norteño. Todo el mundo me llama un norteño, porque cuando yo platico así. Este es mi acento. Entonces, anyways, so I don't know. Now I'm getting people telling me on the comments that my Spanish is crap. But I don't understand what the two languages have to do with each other. Portugal borders Spain, and Argentina borders Brazil. The biggest language in South America is Portuguese. I volunteer for Census You Count It. I volunteer 2 years in a row. For 2 weeks every January. And what I do is we go through census lists, we go through calling specific countries and stuff. I've called countries in Ecuador, I've called all kinds of embassies in different places asking for numbers. Don't bother going on Wikipedia, it's full of crap. I went on Wikipedia saying, hey guys, there's 208 million people census that returned in Brazil, sorry, 202 million people, 202 million census returned in Brazil with Portuguese speaking as their first language. Why is it still showing 160 on Wikipedia as total speakers of the world? Then everyone was astonished in 2014 when we discovered, well, I already knew this, that there's 5 countries in Africa that speak Portuguese officially. And Portuguese is the most influential language in Africa, but people don't know that. You're not supposed to know that. It's French, okay? You believe it's French and keep it like that. But no, there's 108 million speakers that speak Portuguese, came back with proper census. Okay, and I've been to them. I've toured in them. There's a link on my website up top on my fan page. It's in Portuguese. Go check it out. I make documentaries in Portuguese. My Portuguese isn't perfect. I have to admit, my Spanish is way better than my Portuguese. I'm really practicing my Portuguese. My parents are visiting, so we're talking in Portuguese all the time. But I just wanted to put this out there. It's very important that you guys know this. My background is very strong when it comes to that. So check out my fan page. Humor me. Go look at it. Look at my documentaries. Look at my videos. Look what I've done in the Portuguese language. And I tour places in Africa, in Portuguese Africa. You're not supposed to say that out loud because no one's supposed to know it's called Portuguese Africa. We'll just call it French Africa so no one gets mad here, okay? But there's 108 million speakers, okay? And which puts Portuguese as the 4th biggest language according to the census 2014. You count them. So everything gets all skewed. So Mandarin came at 1.1 whatever billion. Then you got second was Spanish, 408 million. Then you got English, 383 million. Then you got Portuguese, 308. Now they're arguing it's 329 because South Africa, there's a lot of people. People from South Africa, if you're watching this, please comment below and let me know if your neighbor is Portuguese in South Africa. Because 1 in 2 houses is a Portuguese family. And it's very common in South Africa. But it's French, okay? Just say French. So none of the francophones get all pissed off. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get back to my original thing, what I was talking about, okay? A lot of people are saying that I don't speak Spanish or don't understand Spanish. Oh yeah, and I've been to Brazil, but Brazil doesn't speak Spanish. I've been to Brazil like 13, 15, 20 times. Many times. But a lot of people are saying that I don't speak Spanish because I don't understand Italian. Y por eso estoy un poco enojado, porque la gente me dice que mi español no es suficiente, porque yo no puedo platicar con la gente, yo no puedo corresponder, yo no puedo hablar, platicar nadie, porque yo no entiendo italiano. So, si alguien me puede dejar un mensaje abajo explicando a mí cómo es posible que yo no puedo hablar o platicar en español porque yo no entiendo italiano. Que por mucho tiempo que la gente me acerca, people come to me and tell me to my face that I don't speak Spanish because I don't understand Italian. And it's happened like a few days ago again. It happens all the time. I'm at my place of business, people come in and they're like, I'm like, whoa. Like they come up to me first and say, hi, do you speak Spanish? Yeah, sí, buenas tardes, ¿cómo yo puedo ayudarte hoy? They look at me, then they say, like, it sounds like Romanian. And then I'm like, I don't understand this man. So I'm like, is this guy speaking Catalonian or something, or Romanian? He's like, oh no, it's Italiano. I'm like, oh, no entiendo italiano. Lo siento, hermano. Yo platica español. Yo hablo español. Then they tell me, no, speak it Spanish because you don't know Italian. I'm like, I don't know what to tell the guy. So I sent him to another there was a Spanish-speaking Mexican guy I know that was a cleaner. A good friend of mine that I talk to all the time. I called him over into my story. Oye, hermano, ven para acá, acércate. Platica con este señor, me diga que mi español está horrible, que yo no entiendo porque estoy platicando con él. No entiende nada que está diciendo. Then the guy talks to my friend, and he looks at him and says, I don't know what no entiende, Mike. He tells me, I don't know what he's saying, Mike. I go, I don't know. I don't understand. He says, apparently we don't speak Spanish because we don't understand Italian. Now, that's what I want to know. Is that, why is it, and then in the comments, you can go to the comments. That's why I'm making this video. Go to the comments and take a look at the comments below on that other video where people are saying that it's the same language. It's like 90%. So if the language is 90%, why is it that I don't understand it? I can't pick it up. And they're saying my Spanish is not good enough. So I did a Spanish evaluation test. I did one through the census back in 2014. I did one again, and I did extremely well. I got a grade 11 level reading for Spanish, believe it or not. I could read Spanish like really fast, text and everything. But I don't know, and my speaking is 100% no accent. My accent's, like I said, if anyone's watching this, they would say, anyone from Mexico is watching this would say I'm speaking like un norteño. Someone from the north, right? Like Michoacan or those kind of states. Jalisco. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, because I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to say, because am I not speaking in Spanish? Si no estoy hablando o platicando en español, me gustaría saber, porque me voy a terminar a hablar, porque if I sound like I'm an idiot, I'm just going to stop talking so people don't look at me like I'm weird. Maybe people are being nice to me and saying, yeah, you're fine. Porque me encanta escuchar el radio de México, de DF. Hay un radio que platiquen, solo platiquen, no es música. La música está bien, mas a mí me gusta escuchar la música, la plática de política, de las fronteras, de las cosas que están pasando dentro del interior del país, la agricultura y cosas. Y hay gente que viene en el show y platique. Me encanta escuchar este radio. Es muy bárbara. Entonces la gente me diga que yo no hablo español porque no entiendo italiano. So anyways, let me know. This is a really hot topic on my page, and there's a lot of people commenting, like months later. They're still commenting on a regular basis. Let me know what you guys think. Is this true? Is Italian 95% Spanish? And why don't I get it? Is there something in my brain that doesn't click? What's the secret? You know, alguien me deja los secretos abajo. Si un truco. Si tú sabes un truco para entender lo italiano, me dejas un mensaje abajo porque me gustaría entender más un idioma. Vale la pena. Para la gente me diga que no hable en español porque no entiendo italiano. Anyways, guys, entonces, thanks for watching. Let me know. Comment below, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Comment below. Let me know.